I don't care who you are.
Yeah, man. Some people are afraid of being afraid.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's got fears and anxieties. You know, I think that's one of the hardest parts about adulthood. Let me say this, because we've talked about this before. It's so crazy getting old.
Yeah.
You know, when you get old, nobody ever told you that when you're 50, you're still the same person you were when you were 12.
Yeah.
Right. And so there are things like, obviously we get more responsible and we make decisions, but at the core,
yeah,
whoever we developed into, like, we're still that person.
Yeah.
And so when we get older, watching things unfold, and then, you know, it's like, wow, man, you know, I never knew that life was going to be like this, or that, you know, adulting sucks.
Yeah.
It does, man. It really, really does. Worrying about the bills, worrying about the, you know, how often when you were younger, did you think about your safety?
Not well. You think about that, man. At one point in my life, I was going to live forever.
Yeah.
Like, death was not a thought in my mind.
No. Yeah, obviously by some of the things that you did. Oh man. Yeah. You know, like, oh man, remember there were your mom, how many years did she find out after you guys climbed, or after you climbed those rafters in that church? Man? There was this church. So they built this church right around the corner from where we lived when we were kids. And obviously when they were building it, there was open frame rafters and everything, and it below to a concrete floor. Right. And Jimmy over there would always climb up and walk. You walked them, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
With nothing no handholds or nothing.
No.
Yeah, man, you're pretty stupid.
That was dumb.
Yeah, man.
You know, but
that was dumb.
Here I am, alive to tell about it.
You caused me. You know, I can honestly say you probably made me. I was like the grown up back then.
Well, and I look at our kids, like you said, are like, that's a Sam and Mikey. Like, Sam is definitely, your boy Sam is definitely cautious, and you know, Mike's an idiot.
Yep.
And he doesn't want him to do some of the things.
Yeah, Sam's a protector.
Yeah.
And so he's going to do whatever he can to protect. Yeah. You know, same way. I mean, I remember, dude, I honestly remember one time we went to Garden of Gods.
Yeah.
Right? We went rock climbing or whatever. Yeah. Well, you can call it that. But in this place, it's in Illinois. It's maybe, what, hour and a half?
Yeah, something like that.
Like that away. Right. Several people have died here. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
It's sheer, it's like what is it? It's not, we don't have mountains,
it's
right?
It's just like formations of rocks
rock formations,
out in the Shawnee. I think it's connected to the Shawnee National Forest, maybe.
Yeah. And so, man, we would go there, and I remember at one point saying, I will never come here again with him.
You know, and there again, that's just youthful ignorance, because I wasn't thinking about the consequences.
Didn't you jump? I didn't know there was a ledge down there, and you jump or acted like you fell.
Yep.
Dude, I was ready to choke your eyeballs out.
You know what's funny though? We had visited there. This has been, I don't know, it's been a few years ago. Kane, my youngest, was younger then. And it's such a different mindset when you're old. Like, dude, I was very carefully watching where my footing was. I wasn't doing anything other than walking way far away from the edge, nowhere near any sort of danger.
You found salvation is the realization of how our bodies are different now.
Well, you start thinking about your own mortality when you get older.
Well, because you see it and you feel it every day.
Yeah.
Like, dude,